on this page. Solving a quadratic means we're looking for solutions. And what are the solutions to a quadratic? Look back at your notes. We've been talking about this for a hot minute. So, what are the solutions to a quadratic? Nope. The vertex can be a solution. What? X-intercepts, roots, and zeros. So we are looking for, and take a point, X-intercepts, aka roots, zeros, solutions. And besides Whitney, who can tell me what y equals when we're looking for our solutions? 0. Take a point. So when y equals 0, that's what we're looking for. Now we can have 3 different types of solutions. We can have 2 solutions, 1 solution, no solution, and we're going to talk about what the equation looks like for each of those and how to solve them. Super exciting. And I'm going to get my notes. Who just giggled at me saying that? Was it Maddie? Because I feel like it was Maddie. Alright, let's look at 2 solutions. If it has 2 solutions, how many times is it going to cross the x-axis? Twice. Dun, 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 dun. Open your foldable. Now, we're going to solve it by graphing, and we know how to graph quadratics 2 different ways. We can graph it using a table or by finding all the parts. Which one is easier? Some of us think the table is easier? I don't think the table is easier. Where you have to plug in and then get all the different y values? Can you practice it this way with me where we're going to find the parts? That way you can get more used to it, because that's what we're going to do. You really don't have a choice. I was just asking to be kind. Alright, so I'm sorry. Maybe we'll do a combination. Would that make you happy? We do it both ways?
No, actually, yeah.
Oh my gosh, bunch of babies. Alright, step 1, axis of symmetry. So x equals the opposite of b divided by 2 times a. Now remember, standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. So what is our b here?
6.
And what is the opposite of 6? Negative 6 divided by 2 times what? What's a? 1. Which is? Negative 3. And I'm going to show you a super fun way to graph. It's easy. I don't know why you're saying, oh gosh, like that.
Because you're like, it's super fun, and then it's like 12 steps.
That is very true. That's what makes it fun.
I get lost in step 2.
Bunch of babies. All right, what's step 2? What do we do now?
You find the access to...
We did that. Plug it in to get your vertex. Good. Take a point if you used to plug it in to get your vertex. But you were so confident, and I'm so proud of you. All right, so we know that it's equal to 0 because we're looking for our zeros, but we're also going to say y equals. Okay. What is negative 3 squared?
9.
What's 6 times negative 3?
Negative 18.
What is 9 minus 18?
Negative 9.
And what's negative 9 plus 8? You should be too. I mean, you are too. I'm sorry. That came out. That came out. I'm so sorry. I love you. Tee. All right, and what is step 3? And what is our y-intercept?
0, negative 3.
0, 8.
Oh.
So your vertex right here where you use your negative 3 is -3, -1. And then this one is 0, 8. No, don't stop talking. I like your participation. You're just wrong. Alright, so let's graph our axis of symmetry. So it's on the x-axis. Are we going to go left 3 or right 3?
Left.
Who said left with like 4 syllables? Left. Oh my. Okay. No judgment, all God's children. I'm just trying to build your confidence. Alright, so then we need to plot our vertex. And where's our vertex at?
-3,
Yep, -3, -1. Now, do we have enough space to graph our y-intercept here? No, we don't have enough to go up 8. So, quadratics are perfect squares, right? So, to get to your next point, you can go up 1, right 1, and up 1, left 1. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up your perfect squares, write your counting numbers. So what's the next perfect square after 1? Don't say 2. 4. Sorry for screaming. So you go. Yeah. Alright, up. That's a good try though. Alright, so you go up 1, right 1. Then you're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, right 2. And you go left 2. What's your next perfect square after 4?
9.
So you would go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then right 3. Ta-da! 9. 1, 4, 9. And we graphed it. So what are the solutions? Because that's what we're looking for. Where does it cross the x-axis? -2, 0. And what's the other one? -4, 0. Dun, 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 dun. That's it. Yes?
Why did we do that if we were going to go off the graph anyway?
Oh, I was just showing you that the next one's 9. You don't have to. You can just go up 1 and 4, and then you have enough because you've crossed the x-axis, right? But you can keep going an infinite amount of times because it's your. Yes. So this is going to be covered up by my thing. But if I wanted to make my graph huge. Alright, so I went left 3 because that's my axis of symmetry. Oops. And then my vertex is at -3, -1. My y-intercept is 8, but I don't want to go up that far. Or you can if you want to. And since it's all the way up here, you want to be able to figure out what's going to make it that perfect U. So to make it, you go up 1, right 1. Then your next perfect square is up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up 9. And you could go up 16, up 25. So the pattern holds every single time because it's a quadratic. And that's what we're learning is that the point of using that is so 1, you don't have to do the table over and over and over and over and over. And 2, if your y-intercept is all the way up here, that's going to make it look really weird when you stretch it, right? So you're going up your perfect squares. So your up this time was 4. Your right was 2. Because the square root of 4 is 2. That's it. So we're using our perfect squares and our counting numbers to be able to graph it to find our solutions. Or you could do a table. I don't like doing the tables. It's just... But to each their own, whatever makes your soul happy. Let's look at example 2. Does everybody understand how we graphed this one? And how we got these steps? Here, here, and here. Grant, are you better on how we picked out the B there? Okay. Alright, so this one has a negative out front. So how is it going to open? Up or down? Down. And we're going to have to be careful of that negative when we work out our problem, aren't we? Alright, so step 1 is finding your axis of symmetry. It's the opposite of B divided by 2 times A. What's our b here this time? It's 8. And then what's the opposite of 8? Good. Divided by 2 times what? -1. And that's going to give us 4. All right. Step 2, what do? Plug it in for your vertex. So y equals negative, and then we have that 4 squared, plus 8 times 4 minus 12. All right, what's 4 squared? And that negative makes it a negative 16. What is 8 times 4? And what's negative 16 plus 32? And what's 16 minus 12? So our vertex is at 4, 4. And what's our last step? Y-intercept. And are we going to have enough room to graph our y-intercept this time? Because it's negative 12, right? So we're going to use our perfect squares. That means we're going to practice it again. So calm down. Are you ready? Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is graph my axis of symmetry. And what is my axis of symmetry? Positive 4. So am I going to go right or up? And is it a vertical or horizontal graph? Horizontal line. All right, what's next? Your vertex, which is at 4, 4. So I'm going to go right 4 and then up 4. Now, am I going down this time or up? Down because it's negative. So what's my first perfect square? So you go down 1, right 1. And then we need it on the other side. What's my next perfect square? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right 2 and left 2. Oh, look at that. That gives us our x-intercepts. Isn't that what we need? Why are we saying sure like we don't know? We're solving it, and that's our x-intercepts, and we wrote that down. Get it together, children. All right, so what are our solutions?
0, 2.
Other way. 2, 0, and 6, 0. Dun, da, 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 we're done. What are you confused on? And why are you saying, oh, like I just tortured your soul? Yes.
Can you show me?
It is. I can't work the air. It's not.
Can you show me how you add negative 12 because it's for the y-intercept?
Your y-intercept is always your constant. Yes. All right, open the one solution flappy. I want you to work out the steps to the top one without me and see if you can graph it without me. Don't be babies. I know, it's so hot and I'm really sorry. Get some water. It's also because of the weather. You might need to drink some more water. It makes you what?
Makes me angry.
Oh, I understand. I'm just an angry human. I don't have medicine that doesn't make me this way. Yes. Make sure you watch the video to finish it. Yes, Mom. Okay.
So I had to compromise. So I was excited to take through.
That's great. You have no idea. Super proud. It's not that complicated. Really not.
Whoa. Jared, you're going to tell me what our axis of symmetry is. Just to let you know.
I've done like everything wrong I've said today.
I know, that's why I want you to tell me that. Because I feel like you can redeem yourself. Not like... I don't want you to be wrong. I'm just... Okay. I'm trying to let you redeem yourself, are the words I'm trying to say. And since we're on the one solution flappy, how many times should it cross the x-axis? Once. So how many zeros should we have? Are we ready or do we need to move? Is anybody not ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I stopped questioning it a lot.
I'm sorry.
Like not
Yeah, a v is a different function. It's the absolute value function.
Is it 3?
Look at you go. I'm so proud of you. Take a point. He got 3.
Oh.
So x equals 6 divided by 2 times 1, which is 3. Did everybody get 3? Okay. Who thinks they can tell me what the vertex is? All right, Grant?
3, 0.
3, 0. Good. Take a point. And who can tell me what the y-intercept is? Whitney? 0, 9. Take a point. Are we ready to graph? Or do we need a mo? Did anybody miss a step somewhere? We're okay? Okay. So, it's my anniversary and our parents are texting us 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It is. It's just like blowing up my phone. So it's blowing up my watch. It's very distracting when I'm trying to teach. And I still haven't figured out how to set it to like do not disturb. So, I've only had it for 2 years. No big deal. Alright, so then what do I do from here? Because I don't have enough room to go up to 9. So what do I do? Perfect squares. And my first one is? So I go which direction? Up 1 and then right 1. And I do the same thing on the? Fantastic. Okay, tell me what to do from there. Look at us go. Take a point, children. And I also go to the left 2. And what is our solution? We only have 1 this time.
3-0.
3-0.
I'm bad.
Just math, no big deal.
Yeah, this guy.
Me too. Alright, tonight for homework, do example 4 and example 5. And then, I'll give you the other worksheet tomorrow.
We don't have to do 6.
Yeah, let's go and do all of them. 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6. I'm not giving you the worksheet that was going to be your homework. So 4, 5, and 6 are your homework. Easy.